My name's Vanessa Alexander. I'm an interior designer based in Los Angeles, California. We are in one of our recently completed projects called Sea Ranch in Malibu, California. Interior design is my second career. I was a manager, talent manager, representing actors and writers and directors, but always had a passion for design. I grew up in a family that was a great interest to them, so I was just around it in that way. My mother had a Japanese antique store. I went on buying trips with her. It was just somewhere always in the back of my mind, I guess. What makes a place successful for me is if it really brings the outdoors in, captures the light, has dynamic moments of shadow play, and feels kind of alive and energized, and gives a vibe. Like this house, I think, has an incredible vibe, and in part it's just the natural light is streaming in, but it's also like creating this, it's almost a character in the story, What you're seeing behind me is this long skylight that takes advantage of the whole length of the home, and that was here. So it needed restoration. We clad the beams in cedar. They were originally not actually in cedar. That was something we added. But that, that sort of backbone of this building was here and was one of the things we fell in love with right away. I think no matter the style of a home, it could be like an incredibly contemporary home or something that, was built in the 20s, whatever. You're trying to create something that feels timeless. You can't quite put your finger on, was this just redone? Has this been here forever? Like, my goal is to kind of be confusing in that way. And I think that's because I focus on really authentic materials. In this house, it was the cedar being this calling card. And again, it's brand new, but you don't know that. And it makes the home immediately like, when was this built? What's the story here? What's the life of this place? Things that patina, things that have a hand feel to them that don't feel overly manipulated, if that makes sense. That's what I mean by authentic. Something should feel at home in its space, on its land, whether it's in the mountains, ocean, anywhere in between, finding a way to occupy space that feels like it's embracing the environment and like not creating a home that feels like it was just, plopped on the property because somebody had an idea that they wanted to do, X or Y thing, but rather being informed by the environment. Does it succeed in its private moments and its public moments? Does it help them enjoy the outdoors and this lifestyle that they've aspired to when they move to Malibu, for instance, or wherever it might be? I mean, that's ultimately, we're trying to not just create environments that look pretty, but that support a lifestyle and a dream.